All right, what up, YouTube? Today, doing something different than motorcycle work. We're going to be working on the 2016 MKX with the 2.7 EcoBoost on engine in it. And I think that's all that it's an all-wheel drive. I'm not sure if that matters or not. So anytime you get an evap code, it could be this. If you put gasoline in, and we always use the cheap, the lowest grade, that's what it's called for, regular gas. But we've had this trouble actually since 28,000 miles when we bought this. We would have, like, after you put gas in it, it kind of does a shudder for the first time you drive it, and then it goes away. That's what was happening with it. We had something replaced. I'm not sure if it's about the purge solenoid that I'm about ready to put on it. I'm not sure if that was replaced or not, but it would fix it for a little while, and then it just kept coming back. Like every time you put gas in it, you pull up to a stop sign, and you would get a decrease in the RPM, idle RPM. That's what was going on. Now, though, as it progresses, now we've got 100, probably 80,000 miles on it since we made that change. We've got just over 100,000 miles on the car. Now what's going on is when we go into the, we fill the tank up at the gas station, and then we will get a, when we go to hit it, it's a long start. Sounds like the engine's flooded. And from what I understand, it's from this evap purge solenoid that I'm about to put on here. It's stuck open. When you put gas in, it knows you just put gas in. I don't know how the car knows that, but it's stuck open. It almost sounds like it's trying to flood, but then it does turn over eventually, and then a real lower idle than what it used to have. And then, of course, once you drive it for a while, shut the car engine off, turn it back on, no symptoms at all that I've noticed. Maybe a little bit of varying idle RPM, but let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll show you what you got to do. First of all, I'm going to take this cover off. What is this? This is a, God, what the heck is it? Okay, 10 millimeter is the screw that's right in here to get the cover off. So let's pull that off first. Okay, and so cover's off, nice and easy. The only video that I had found on this, and the guy did good. He told me, I think it was an MKZ though, and that purge solenoid was a lot more complicated than the MKX. So I just wanted to let you see this. Here's the original part in here, okay? And I got a knockoff. This is not a, to my knowledge, this is not a Ford piece here, but you can see it looks exactly like it. So I think I got the right part here. So I'm going to disconnect a couple things here. I believe I got to get a screwdriver up underneath this piece. I don't think I can push that down, so it's going to be a screwdriver up underneath that to get that to come off. And these, I think, are just push downs and remove here. Let's try to pull that one off while we're doing it. Yeah, so that just pulled right off there. Nice. Same on this one. Let's go ahead and try to disconnect that one. Same thing. It's just a, looks like a push down and a pull off. There we go. That was nice and easy. And then this, I believe that's just a clip there, and that came off. Easy squeezy. God, did I just say that? And then, so the last one we got is this one. To pull that off, again, I'm going to get a screwdriver up underneath this little part and pop that off, hopefully. And then this just lifts all the way off that right there. So that's it. That's all that's holding that thing on there, is those 3/4 connections. And so much easier than the other one on the MKZ. He had to go underneath the engine and had to cut this actually completely off to spin this around and get to that that part right there was the main one. There was 2 of these on there. So this is a much easier fix on the MKX. So let me get a screwdriver and I'll pop that one off, put the other one on here. I'm hoping the code clears automatically. I don't think it will. I've got a code clear coming in the mail, 22 bucks. Just to let you know, this part right here through PartsGeek, when I Googled purge solenoid canister, not exactly sure what it's called, but it'll pop up. And PartsGeek looked the most like the one I'm trying to replace here. It looks actually exactly like it. So again, I think it's a little bit different. Gosh, just not much difference, if there is any, as the original part there. But tax, title, out the door shipping was 72 bucks for the part, so I can handle that. Can you imagine what the dealership is going to charge you to put this thing on? But okay, let's keep moving here. So again, very easy. Got the screwdriver up underneath that green piece, just pried it open, and part come completely out. So let's go ahead and see if I can do this with one hand. Let's get the old part in. Again, it just fits over the top of this, should. And yeah, it went right on. Let's pull that off. Let's get the there's the green piece. It was kind of stuck behind there. Let's go ahead and put that on first. Yeah, I'm going to put a pause on here and get these things connected up. Same way, I'm going to push the button first and try to slide it on there. And then we'll do that on each one of these connections here. This has got to come off. That came off right there, off the part. Black cover thing, just like the red one came off this back one. Let's pause it here. So literally, I am not a wrench, okay? Never claimed to be one, not even on TV. And this thing just went on there so easy. Really, I think you only have to push this when you're taking it off. I pushed this one, put it on, but I don't think I needed to. I could have just shoved it on there. And then this one, just once you get it on, press the clip. So yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and make sure nothing's going to fall off here. Let's go ahead and fire this puppy up and see if she starts.